We got the patch notes and gameplay for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows update that is dropping on November 25th, so maybe in a few hours by the time you watch this. Let's go over everything. I will of course also on the main channel do a regular video, but here my initial reaction while we go through the patch notes. So obviously we already knew about this update. It includes at least 2 new missions and maybe some surprises as well. So yeah, the big highlight is the Attack on Titan collaboration. So let's start with the trailer that they just dropped. I've not watched this yet, so I'm curious. Okay, we're already, I think, seeing the new ability that Naue, of course, has. More on that in a moment.
We call them Titans. A monster that wields death on a...
Yeah, I think this is the new Helix set for Naue. I don't think we can get this outfit for free.
Death on a scale you've never seen. We must rescue Godwin before Albrecht and his fanatics force him to shift and destroy everything you've ever known.
Yeah, again, that's that new ability that Naue will have. More on that in a moment.
And if Godwin succumbs, they'll have a Titan.
Okay. Now, I have to, be honest, I've never watched Attack on Titan, heard great things about it. I'm seeing no Easter eggs or anything. I am seeing a chest here that likely includes the new katana that she will get. But more on that in a second as well. From a gameplay perspective, and we have gameplay of this mission too that we can look at. So let's do that from Access the Animus here. I'm not really convinced yet. I think the Dead by Daylight stuff so far looked more interesting. Of course, the collaboration we got earlier. So this is how you start a mission.
No, he's gone. There's a letter.
Of course, I don't think it will include a lot of spoilers. Just
Maybe
like
these outsiders built an underground stronghold nearby.
Just an idea of what we can expect.
Before Albrecht and his fanatics force him to shift and destroy everything you've ever known. In you go then, recruit.
So yeah, now we will get that outfit as part of the Helix pack. But there will be a free weapon as well. Yeah, why it doesn't look that exciting is I don't see any new gameplay elements or something. I thought what was really cool in the Dead by Daylight content was, yeah, it was like something we've never experienced before. Like we are seeing some new assets here with the crystals and stuff, but yeah, we're using the grapple hook and it looks more like one of those Animus anomaly sort of mission we got, like the Rift. Remember that, where you could switch between Naue and Yasuke with with one press of the button. It kind of looks more like that. Yeah, so you have some parkour elements. And then yeah, you find a random enemy, just assassinate them or kick them, of course, with that new ability. The new ability looks like a lot of fun. I don't think it will be very good though. Just like the war kick from Yasuke. But yeah, again, I'm not seeing anything interesting in terms of gameplay here. It feels like very, very linear. Okay, now we have to fight some enemies. It is pretty cool that they have like different enemy types, or the enemies I think are the same, but okay, that's it. The enemies are the same, but hey, they look at least different. So I'm not sold yet on this. I'm not sold yet, but we have more, because if we go back to the article, please know that this is a time-limited quest. Okay, that will be available from November 25th till December 22nd. While of course the Dead by Daylight stuff is in the game permanently. So this is the first time-limited event, and I think they're trying that to push people to buy the game now during Black Friday, etc. And yeah, I mean, the FOMO, of course, as a consumer, it's never nice, but I get from a company's perspective, yeah, it makes sense. Do you want to play this content? You gotta be there. You gotta have the game in this moment. So I get why they do it. The quest giver, yeah, we already saw that. So yeah, we'll of course tell you where that character is north of the Hanaso Tower. The icon is displayed on the map. Note that the quest will not be within the objective board until the player interacts with the quest giver. So yeah, you just have to unlock Yasuke, similar to the other quests we have added. We've seen added, apart from the bow staff, of course. During the quest, players can find customization for their hideout, banners, and a statue. Upon quest completion, players will earn a crystal katana for Naue. So that was one of the things that Simon, the associate game director on the post-launch, said, that from now on, all the pieces of content will have at least an outfit or a weapon for us to earn as well, because the big feedback on the Dead by Daylight content was, okay, why are we only getting a trinket that was pretty useless as well? So now we're getting a katana that's, like, when you charge a posture attack or something, you get these crystals around you. That looks pretty cool, but yeah, this will be a nice reward to get. Alongside the story quest, there will also be an Attack on Titan dual pack. Inspired by the Attack on Titan universe, this pack will include outfits, weapon trinkets, and a new mount available from the in-game store. So yeah, that's of course similar to the Dead by Daylight stuff. Yasuke will be a Titan, and the horse doesn't look that interesting. I do think we have gameplay of this as well. Yeah, so Severus has, again, so I love the face mask, by the way. So yeah, that's the outfit for Naue, the katana. But I'm not seeing like any interesting perks or anything in the footage. Okay, it seems to be with that rush. I'm not sure what the name of the ability is, but yeah, where you rush to the enemy, you get like some sort of extra effect. So maybe it's linked to that. Okay, that looks kind of awesome, but yeah, it has all the weird. I mean, I still hope we get like a turn off the visual effects for the Helix items option. Okay, that's a pretty crazy cannibal. So yeah, also seems to be linked to one of his abilities. And also with a charge posture attack, okay? And okay, when you push enemies away or something, you create a shockwave, something like that. So here they fall on the ground, boom, and then they create a shockwave. But yeah, you usually like push enemies away from the other enemies, so I don't know how good this will be, but it's at least something different, I guess. And this is the free katana. Again, that looks awesome, but what is the perk? Oh, this is the free statue we can get. And the mount. For a Helix mount, I mean, it's probably like linked to the Attack on Titan, but what the heck? Like, this is not exciting at all. But yeah, let's see. My take would be charge a posture attack or something, and then the first hit deals extra damage, something like that. That's what I think. But or maybe when full health, and then when you are full health, you have this. We will find out soon enough. Or we also get another new story quest. This one is not time limited, so we'll be in the game forever. A puzzlement is the third story drop coming to Assassin's Creed Shadows. In this fun and humorous quest, Naue and Yasuke encounter two old acquaintances having a loud argument about the mysterious door in South Wakasa. They task our protagonist with figuring out how to open it. During the quest, Naue and Yasuke will learn new skills from each other. So we have the footage here. Naue will learn how to perform her own spectacular version of Yasuke's war kick. Yasuke will learn how to stealthily dispatch enemies in a non-lethal way. That's gonna be very cool. Okay, so this during the quest as well. Seems like we tried the ability on one of the because these are of course the in the first flashback, basically 45 minutes into the game, you encounter two poachers, and then you go and fight them. And in New Game Plus or in any mode on Nightmare, they are very, very challenging because you still have a wooden stick. But yeah, they're now gone. They have new voice actors, and it's very slow though. It's very slow though. This takes, okay, let's count. So you walk up to them, whoop. This 6 seconds. It takes 4 seconds to assassinate someone. So yeah, it's cool, but that's a long time. You also you may also finally be able to settle the debate as to who would win in a straight-up duel between the two protagonists. Have no fear, the duel is purely friendly and totally harmless. As the name suggests, a puzzlement also introduces a brand new, intricate and environmental puzzle for players to discover. Unlock conditions, Yasuke as playable character, and upon doing so, defeat 2 of the Shinbaku. So that's a bit later into the game. But yeah, it's cool that we finally get Isu content in the game. Let's look at a video from the mission.
You should have pushed on that big rock.
Idiot! We pushed on it 6 rocks ago.
No, I think 6 rocks ago it was this rock.
Ah, you were supposed to be taking notes.
Listen to those two bicker.
And if they are trouble, Tomiko will whip them into shape. You must be a little curious about what is behind the door.
A little.
Dummy!
You're just a dummy. His neck!
No, stop!
Try to run away without screaming?
Tell him to find a tree branch. Square your hips. Ground yourself. Draw power from the earth. Ow!
It looks pretty cool, and that's what they were going for, like a humorous tone, a lighter tone versus all the other content in the game. Odyssey, of course, was full of it, and now the next game from the same developers was kind of lacking it, so I like them trying something different.
Needing a backup plan when the enemy's twice your size.
Time to settle it then, with a duel! Crush her like a beetle, sir!
A duel, huh?
One harmless match. Duel!
I do think it will not be repeatable, so it will be fun to make a save and try them both fights.
All right, legendary samurai, let's duel.
Okay.
Don't start!
Oh, well then wait.
What is that animation?
Don't start!
Is there another character in the game that already has that animation, or did they make that for this?
Don't start!
Oh, well then
That
wake
looks
me
awesome.
Oh, you alright down there?
Don't worry about me. Worry about your bruised ass tomorrow.
That's pretty awesome, and of course, yeah, you can also play Naue, or play Yasuke and fight Naue. Pretty funny thing, and then yeah, you earn the new abilities as well. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to do it. And I mean, there's way more to it. Like after this, you should get like a trinket, and then equipping that trinket will reveal things in the world that we have to find, and then yeah, we can open the door because like they're not saying it here, but I do think there is at least one Isu item linked to as a reward for opening the door. But we will likely. There will be, hopefully, Reddit threads talking about this. That's at least what Ubisoft is hoping for as well. But I'm curious if they can replicate the sort of Nodens Ark situation that we had in Valhalla. So there's more. Corrupted castles improvements have been made. The chance of encountering the same castle from the previous season has been reduced. And the available castle each season will now provide a better distribution of the daisho per castle. Okay, so yeah, you're not, you basically cannot have like a season with like with only castle 5 daishos, I guess. I still want like actual interesting rewards, like that are linked to the corrupted castles, but I digress. That is at least not in this update. Fixed an issue where the game crashed when switching to the sell items tab in some menus. Sword Hunter's prized Odashi blade can now be obtained from the Sword Hunter. Let me know if you know what this means. Thank God, loadout slots will no longer reset automatically after completing quest. Thank God. Resolved an issue where the gear vendor in Buno Val kept some engravings. So there should be some new engravings in this vendor. Ezio gear engravings now correctly unlocked between multiple saves. Nice, because those engravings are very good. Fixed an issue where the Sword of Phantoms katana allowed a double transmog exploit, enabling a stack of 4 engravings. What the heck? I did not know that. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, it will be fixed. Yasuke can now correctly perform finishers with non-posture attacks. Addressed an issue where the bow staff did not trigger counter-strike as intended. Summoned allies no longer flee combat after only taking a few hits. That was an issue for quite some time now. where they would immediately leave. Curious to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. We'll of course be streaming the update and make a regular video, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe to JorRaptor, check out my previous video, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye!